Hello and welcome back. Last time we left off, we started getting into some outpost stuff, and I've been fiddling with that for like 4 hours now, and I can safely say it's actually like kind of bad. It is a massive step down from Fallout 4 and somehow even Fallout 76. I don't know how they did it, but they made settlement building worse. And I'm assuming there's a reason for that. Like, these outposts are you're not a colonist per se, right? Like the whole thing with Fallout 4, oh, you're building settlements, you're helping bring back the what's the word? The Commonwealth. Yeah, you're restarting the Commonwealth and all that shit. With 76, you're building a camp, right? So your build space is a lot more limited, but you can still make a whole bunch of shit. You know, you can make a nice detailed home or base of operations. With this, the controls feel way more finicky. It is way more buggy than any of the other settlement, and not in a good way. Not in a Fallout 4 infinite build space way, or a Fallout 76 I can fuse items together kind of way. No, this is buggy as in, like, I can't even fucking put something down. And the top-down camera kinda sucks for putting things where they need to go, and there is no actual free cam. I don't know why they didn't just stick with the Fallout 76 free cam. That was such a good innovation. And I don't know, it's just lackluster, disappointing. I got into outpost building because I knew that was a means to produce more resources, but also a means for me to waste a lot of my resources, so that I'd have more space, more inventory space. Nothing has changed. I've actually built 3 outposts. I deleted one because it was a waste, and then I did some research and I was like, okay, where's a good spot to build an outpost? Everyone said, what's that fucking place called? Here, let's take a look. Androbos? And Androphon, yeah, close enough. Close enough. Some science-y sounding place. So, I built my base there in hopes that I could acquire some iron and aluminum and helium all in the same place. I didn't get that, but I did get iron, aluminum, and beryllium all in the same place, which is still pretty good. However, I need copper and nickel. I need quite a bit of that, actually, and I'm trying to find planets that have it. I figured, oh, maybe the actual planet the moon is orbiting would have it. It has copper, but no iron, unfortunately. I'm not really too keen on building more than one base right now, because I don't exactly have the resources to maintain that sort of thing. But Samadhi seems like a nice enough little planet, right? Like, copper's all up in the frozen plains. I mean that kind of sucks, but the rest of it's like, what, lead? Like, yeah, I don't really need any of that. What else have we got? We got Nira over here. Nira's got nickel, but it's got nickel and copper, and those are 2 things I actually need. And I might be willing to sacrifice like a separate standalone iron base for this sake. Because I think I can probably find an area that has both nickel and copper, because I'm going to need both of those as well. It's kind of the problem, though, is that you'll almost never really find both of the things you're looking for in one place. it's kind of annoying in that regard, but that's the whole point. But it makes it really difficult when you're just starving for resources and you're weighed down 24/7. It makes it really hard to do anything. So I'm thinking this spot right here. 'Cause I'm seeing copper, I'm seeing nickel, all in one little place here. So let's head to Nira. Wait. It's temperate. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. This is the spot, I think. Problem is, I can't tell, like, that's... No, it says it's hills. I was gonna say that looks like ocean in the way, but maybe it isn't. Alright, let's see if we can get some copper.
Landing site is good to go.
Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here.
When you have the time, of course.
Hello.
Alright, so this planet is temperate, but clearly not livable. That's interesting. Pretty fucking miserable looking, too. So... we need to find... well... copper. Copper and nickel in the same place. That'd be ideal. Fluorine, huh? That's the first I've seen of that. Might as well get a good scan of everything while we're here, too. Okay, I've got eyes on copper. Don't really see anything else, though. Oh, shit.
Let's do this.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, shit.
This one's down. Got a present for ya. Target down. I could have sworn... ah, never mind.
Jeez. Ah, the laser can't reach that far. We've got copper here.
Don't rush the scan. Don't want to overlook anything valuable.
Just mine it to death. There we go. Mining laser does count as a laser weapon, which I do think, I mean, obviously that makes sense, but I do find that interesting. Copper, yep. That looks like something else entirely, that thing over there. Oh, and one thing you can do... What do you mean extreme environment? What? Extreme planet environment requires a higher rank. Alright, well, shit. Back to the ship, I guess. We can't actually place an outpost here. It's a fucking extreme environment or some shit like that. Whoops. That kind of sucks. That does happen a lot, too. There were a couple of planets that I checked out. Nothing too serious. It was all stuff that was in, Tau Ceti and shit like that. And they were all basically extreme environments. Like, you couldn't... You need to basically... You have to get all the way down to, like, the bottom of the science tier or something like that in order to even think about settling down on a planet like that. It's weird, because this doesn't strike me as an extreme environment. I mean, I guess it does. Like, it looks particularly gross and, like, toxic. But, I don't know. Is it much worse than the cold vacuum of space? You know? Just... I don't know. That sucks. Alright. On to the next planet, I guess. We're basically... We're just gonna be doing a bunch of planet hopping until we can find a suitable place. Like, it's weird, like, where does it say extreme environment? That's what I want to know. Does it say... Okay, it says extreme environment when you zoom in. Like, gee, how was I supposed to fucking catch that? What else we got here, then? Podius. Yeah, all of those are just, like, garbage planets. That's a gas giant, nothing we can really do with that. Man, that sucks. Crete has iron, but eh. Vectera has nickel. Oh yeah, we need to head over there at some point because that's where Barrett is. At some point. Kruth. I guess that's why I know why all of these places are already, like, what minerals they already have. I guess it's assumed that because I was with Argos for X amount of time that I would know what's here. Because I haven't actually touched any of those planets. That's why I find that particularly strange. Let's pull up... What do we got here? Jemison is pretty useless, honestly. Kurtz we didn't look at. It's temperate and barren. So who knows, maybe. Bondar, that's an inferno. Grissom is an inferno. And Kerbeam is an inferno, of course. This one is frozen. Frozen. Also frozen. Chemical water, Jesus. Frozen. And frozen. I guess that leaves Gagarin. Gagarin's actually a pretty normal-looking planet. There's a civilian outpost on this inferno. Cool. Glad to know I don't have the capabilities to do that. And there weren't really any habitable planets in the Sol system, fucking obviously. I mean, like, what else is there here? There is this measly little star system down here that I noticed, Kapteyn star. It's a red dwarf, which is interesting. And it's only got the 2 planets. A gas giant, which is, you know, pretty straightforward and boring. And then Kapteyn itself here. Not really a whole lot going on. It almost looks like its axes are lopsided in a way. Or maybe it's just orbiting the sun in a different manner than we're used to. But it's barren, and it is cold. Not frozen, just cold. So that's, like, pretty reasonable. I don't know, I'm almost tempted to... well, that's the thing. Eventually we do have to just start jumping from place to place and just surveying briefly. So I think that is what we're gonna do here until we can find a suitable outpost for us. So we'll start with Kapteyn Star.
Enemy's shield's gone.
Oh.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Hull is intact.
Well... These Varun guys are gonna be fighting us anyway, right?
For your judgment.
There's no way you can win this!
I don't need a ground drive to hit.
Can't skip the system with a fried gram drive, huh? Gram drive is toast.
Not sure who the rest of these guys
vessel,
are.
please respond. We really show those Varun zealots who owns these skies. I think we had it covered, but I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
Oh. I could use some repair parts, actually.
Done. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Alright, Freestar guys. Not sure what they're doing all the way out here. Surveyed. Easy. It's a fucking gas giant. There's nothing here. I also still need to customize the ship. Ooh, look at this place, huh? We've got nickel, aluminum, lead, helium, uranium. Damn, this place almost would have been a really good spot. Like right here. Because you actually, like right here. Holy shit, you can get like a lot of everything. Aluminum, lead, nickel, and helium, all in one place, right here, right in this spot, in the frozen craters. And then, of course, the entire other midsection is all uranium. But still, that's a pretty good showing there. Gonna say it'd be ideal if I could get let's land here, because like this spot specifically, holy shit, what a find, I must say.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Alright, let's exit.
Oh, this world's...
Another thing...
I need to talk to you about.
Oh yeah, I still haven't talked to Sarah yet, but I'm just waiting. Alright, this is a pretty boring rock. It does look like people have been here, though. Aluminum right off the bat. can I put an outpost down? I can indeed. Looks like there's just aluminum here. We got a ship landing over there. It's always a fun time. Oh, gravity is heavy down here, huh? Okay, it's gonna be one of those. The reason it has also taken me hours, mind you, to get most of this crap done is because I've been over encumbered and it takes a long time for me to get around. But also because it's just extremely difficult to find what you're looking for. Right? When you're trying to find the ideal, best possible location for your outpost, right? Especially because like resource management in this game is actually, it actually feels real for once. It's not like Skyrim where there are no resources. The only resource is gold, and I guess like certain ores, but like to make a weapon, whatever. Easy peasy. That you can find that super duper easily. Scan those. Scan the lead. And looks like we got one more over here. Yeah, it's kind of the problem is like you just kind of have to take it slow otherwise when you're over encumbered like this. What's that? Uranium? Still not seeing anything in the way of more resources.
Scan any promising leads?
Yeah, actually. Alright, we're only missing one resource. And then we will have fully surveyed this place. What's that over there? More aluminum. And then even more aluminum. Even more aluminum. There's the final thing we need to scan, I think, right over there. Or not. It immediately turned green. Interesting. More aluminum. I'm also trying not to get too far from the ship since we're so fucking over encumbered. Although I may have a loophole for some of that. I could just give Vasco a bunch of my junk. Yeah, you know what? I might do that. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before. Jeez, look how fast it builds up out here. Yeah, especially if the gravity here sucks this badly, I'm gonna need to under encumber myself because this is rough already. But this is what I've been dealing with for like 3 to 4 hours straight of just planet hopping, really to like only 3 planets, just looking for resources, because that's the other thing. This was kind of my fault. I was looking for a scenic location as well. Those just don't exist in this game, unfortunately. Like, the resource, like, placement is so infrequent, especially in certain, like, nicer looking areas,
Captain
that you're
Howell,
just shit out of
it
luck.
is pleasant to see you. Am I currently in possession of an item?
No, nothing I require. Oh, is this his inventory? I forgot I gave him a bunch of garbage before. Yeah, I forgot about the pirate assault spacesuit.
Goodbye.
I'll be back. Let's talk to Sam. Give him a bunch of garbage.
Hey.
No. Not yet. I'm not talking to
Your
you
ship
yet.
smells
We're
so much better than Dad's.
busy doing side
Like
stuff.
a
Be out and
lot.
about. Lodge gets stuffy
Got anything
sometimes.
for me?
Hope you like it.
Oh, tetrafluoride's cool.
Happy to even out the load.
Yeah, please. Alright. Aromatics. Oh, we're so close. Yeah, I didn't even think to see these austenetic manifolds or whatever the fuck
Take
they're
it
called.
easy.
And I know this can't hold anymore. Yeah, it's still way overweight. I could probably shove some in here, though. As much as I really don't want to. Because I don't trust that shit. Store the antimony. Store the beryllium. And glycic. Cobalt. Oh, we're so close. Iridium. Boom, there we go. Freedom! Ah, I remember this feeling. Alright. Let's drop.
Hi.
Okay.
Please disregard. I attempted.
Let's try the other direction now then, shall we? Maybe we'll have more luck. So I can indeed put an outpost down. So you see in the top left there how we've got the available resources. So there's none, and then if I scroll over here we have aluminum. And with any luck, we can find some nickel and whatever else have you. Hopefully. But don't be shocked if a lot of this ends up just getting chopped out, because this is probably the worst and most boring part of the game. Okay, we got lead and aluminum here. Alright, that's something. We got helium, lead and helium. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, lead, helium, and aluminum. Alright. We are getting warmer. I would really love some nickel. That'd be great. Maybe over here somewhere. Okay. I mean, lead, aluminum, helium's pretty, like, that's a nice mix. But that's literally all of the things that I didn't come here for. I came here for the nickel and the helium and the extra aluminum income. You know what I mean? The nickel is what we're really here for, because we need that nickel. Everything else is, you know, spare parts at the end of the day. They're really persistent with this. Ow, fuck me. I don't know how much damage that did, but I could tell that it hurt. Yeah, and there's also a lot of stuttering. Quite a bit of stuttering going on. Mostly when we're making, like, really big headway, that's when the game kind of starts to lose its shit. Lead, aluminum, helium. Man, where's the nickel? It's gotta be around here somewhere. At least I would hope. I'm assuming the nickel would be in, like, the more frozen areas, right? Because that's what nickel is more of a cold metal. It's just I don't know a whole lot about how the outpost stuff works. I will say the outpost stuff is also way more complicated. Like the ship links thing. It's so confusing. Like you need to actually link like containers with other containers instead of it just being the Fallout 4 caravans like I thought it was going to be. Well, we're getting pretty consistent lead, aluminum, and helium. Alright, we've lost the aluminum, now we just got lead. Okay. Let's try going away from the lead. Get that lead out. Get that lead out of here. We don't need that. Alright. I think we've gone far enough in one direction for so long without finding any, Oh, well, we found some platinum. That's something, right? That's the last one. I guess this planet has some traits. I don't know how to discover those. Or if there even is a way to. Yeah, I feel like if we were gonna find the copper, we would have found it by now. Oh shit! There it is. Right? Oh, please tell me that was actually like a nickel deposit and not just a single piece of nickel, was it? A single... Oh, it got my hopes up. I thought for sure we had finally stumbled upon it. That sucks. Wait. That's just uranium. More aluminum. Lead. Alright, I'm heading back to the ship.
So, where to next?
There's some...
Alright, so that direction didn't really work out too well. I don't even remember what direction we went in. Let's head more off this way, maybe. Or maybe we just need to re-land. Maybe we picked a bad spot. Apparently that is also something that can happen, is you just get dud locations. You know, we had, you know, a good amount there. We had like all 3 of those resources there, but I know we can do better than that. That is a ship. So we've got lead and aluminum over here. No sight of nickel. Probably just gonna call it. At least in this direction. I might re-land the ship. Maybe in a different part of the planet. So this is probably just too good to be true, though, that cluster of resources. Like, there's no way it was gonna be that perfect. Line up to be that good. I mean, we got a good chunk, you know? Like the lead, helium, and aluminum lining up like that. Like, that is pretty lucky, but that's not what we were after, you know? Not quite what we were looking for. We're here for the nickel. Everything else is just a nice bonus on top. And then we really need to find iron as well. Now I'm just kind of heading towards this weird rock structure. And there's plenty of nickel dotting the landscape, but that's about the extent of it, you know? I don't see any actual deposits, no mineable land for the nickel. It's kind of what I need. Look at this thing, though. It's pretty snazzy. Ice outcropping. Okay. That what this is? Palladium, uranium. Son of a bitch. I totally forgot we were like inches away from being encumbered. Aluminum. No, I'm not even gonna pick that up. Yeah, I see no end to this. So, let's, one, drop that crap that we just picked up. Is there any miscellaneous item shit that we don't need? This looks like a particularly good spot. I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
Starting landing procedure.
Good day, Captain.
Alright, I see a nice whopping amount of fuck all here. Pretty good. Helium and aluminum. Where's the fucking nickel? Because I'm pretty sure every time it sets you down on the planet, it's actually just putting you somewhere. It's generating a new instance.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Because there have been a couple of proc-gen instances of it just looking
Captain
really
Howell,
bad.
It is
As in, like,
pleasant to see you.
literal floating water. Okay, platinum. Nickel. Nickel. What do we got? Platinum and nickel. We get any helium in on that? I mean, now it's just me being greedy, but... The craters, okay.
Landing commencing.
Aluminum. More aluminum. Helium, aluminum, and helium. Why is it... So is it just not... I'm starting to wonder, is it just not possible for nickel to spawn in with helium and aluminum? Like, are they two conflicting, like, biomes? Because this looks very different from the last area we were just in. And yet, this was mostly a copper, or fuck me, it's mostly a nickel location. And yet, here we are, no fucking nickel to be found. Instead, it's more helium and aluminum, shit we have plenty of, that we absolutely do not need more of. I say plenty of. We have plenty of aluminum. It's the helium that's always going to be a concern, because that's fuel. And aluminum's basically building most every structure that you make. But nickel is also required in a lot of that stuff as well. I was kind of hoping we could strike it lucky. Get all three of these, nickel, aluminum, and helium all at once. Just to make it kind of easy on me. But, I guess not. I wonder, can I just, like, use the map from here and not have to do anything? This is where we are currently. Are there any other spots that might be recommended? Not really. Yeah, like if I were to go here instead, right? Still a decent amount of aluminum and helium surrounding it. But watch, it'll be no nickel whatsoever, I guarantee it.
Pop in when you have a few moments. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Platinum. And nickel. Yeah, so I genuinely think what it is that certain minerals just can't appear with other minerals. And that sometimes you're just gonna see only one type of thing in the area. Like, I'm just seeing platinum and nickel. And we've gone to a completely different landing area this time. Completely different. And yet it looks exactly the same as the other one. Like, what the fuck? What gives? Why? And it does seem to make a difference, actually. Like, selecting the resource itself seems to make a tangible difference. So let's say I were to go here again, right? Ooh, or we could go here, right? Smack dab in the middle of this crater, where it very clearly has some helium mixed in between nickel and aluminum. There's, like, we would have to be surrounded by nickel. No choice. Here we are. Aluminum. Helium. You know what I bet there isn't any of? Fucking nickel. Let's take a look. Helium and aluminum. Yep. That seems to be the only thing on offer here. The reason I'm running over to those hills there is that they're a little bit different shade of color, but that might just be the LOD. Oh, platinum. Oh, well, wait. We might be onto something here. We might be onto something. There it is. We did it, boys. We found it. Oh, hell yes. All four of them. That is one hell of an outpost there. So, helium extractor. Alright, so in order to make a nickel extractor, we need aluminum, tungsten, and iron. All things which I believe I left with all of my fucking companions, so... Whoops. I can make a sleeping bag at least. I asked something. Well, at the very least, we have an outpost set here. So, what we can do now is fast travel to the ship.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
And what we're going to do now, actually, is, we are going to destroy our base that we have here on Tau Ceti. And why am I going to do that? Because it's fucking irrelevant now. Well, we had it on here. It's not like this place doesn't have anything valuable, though, right? Water, chlorine, iron. It's just not in the best spots. Argon, even. I mean, I suppose I could set up like an iron mine here in the stead, but I feel like that's kind of irrelevant. Like there's better places I could build an iron base per se, like on Tau Ceti 2. This place has iron, argon. That's literally it. And I guess it's got benzene and alkanes as well, which do occasionally show up here on Tau Ceti, because I did have a base here. It was like uniquely terrible, but it had alkanes on it. And I was kind of shocked by that. But I don't know, Tau Ceti 2, there's just not enough here to really keep me invested, per se. And there's not really a whole lot of, like, good spots that I'd really want to pick from, you know? What else has iron? I'm sure there's some places in Cheyenne or something like that that might have iron. So yeah, let's head here. We're gonna head for our base, and we are going to just destroy it.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
It's a shame because it's a nice, quaint little area, but there really is, like, nothing useful here. Like, we came here for the aluminum, and it's like, oh, that's it? And that's all this particular outpost really has to offer us as well. Is, yeah, it's just got aluminum, right? Because if I go to the extractors, water vapor and chlorosalines. Like, okay, sure. But that's it. And a water extractor. But that's it. That's literally it. Like, no. I picked this spot because it was a cool location, but there really is, like, very little value here. So... Where are we at? Or wait, did it put us up here? It did. Just couldn't see myself. And... goodbye, outpost. Wow, look at that. Whoa. That's actually pretty neat looking. It seems so close, too. Like, it looks like it's gonna hit the fucking planet. And then you got that one out there, which is just, like, actually encased in shadow. Like, that's really neat that they did that. I don't know. I like. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks bad. Like, I don't know what's going on out in the distance over there with the fog rings, kind of like disassociating. That looks kind of bad. But let's head back to the ship. Oh, wait, I can just fast travel. Yeah, that's right. We can just go back to, where were we? Oh yeah, down here. Pretty successful venture, if I do say so myself. Oh, I am carrying too much. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, then let's, head back to base. Okay, hold on. Nah, that ship's farther away than I thought. I was gonna say, it seemed like that ship came down real close. It might have, but I'm not interested enough in it to go
Hello,
all the way out
Captain.
there. Alright, hopefully I actually have enough resources now to make the things I need to make.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh. Okay. Let's start with the nickel reactor. Or extractor, I should say. Where's the nickel at? There it is. Ooh, quite a lot of nickel, too. Alright, we only have enough for a couple of these things. Helium, helium, helium. Where's that? Is that the only spot of helium? It is indeed. Okay. Allows you to automatically refuel your ship when you plot a grab jump or through that outpost's planet. Okay, cool. That's pretty neat. We also have enough for the aluminum. Platinum as well. We do need to power these, so... let's set up a couple of power lines. I guess... yeah, solar power is gonna have to be enough for this. Well... tungsten, though. Shit. I was gonna say we could fuel it up, but... probably don't have the, See what I mean with how finicky this is? I'm lightly peppering that trigger, and then it just does crazy shit like that. There's no real snapping mechanism in this at all, either. Like, and there's no fine-tune, as far as I know. And all the videos I've watched, everyone fucking hates it, so... I'm not the only one. Four. That's not enough power for all of it then, huh? Is the other one on at least? The nickel one? Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, that one's on. So... we do need one more. Okay. We'll just slap it in front. And then we need a proper ass landing pad. But I don't have enough adaptive frames, so we need, what are those things called? Industrial workbench. Yeah, this thing here. Just slap this down real quick, and we've got plenty of resources for it. Alright, we need adaptive frames. Thankfully, they're like dirt cheap to produce. Well, kind of. Relatively speaking, dirt cheap to produce, considering we have a lot of those resources. Although, we will need to find an iron outpost soon. But yeah, once you kind of figure out what you need to do with an outpost, like, you really need to resource focus, and then just kind of ignore the aesthetics. Just bask in the natural beauty of the barren landscape that you're in. Just don't look at the muddy textures for too long, and you'll be fine, you know? Like, it's... it's pretty easy, you know? But... so, let's slap down a big-ass landing pad. We'll throw it down, like, right around here. So I still want to have room for more nickel extractors if I need to. Go kaboom. We will move this over here for now. Can I build a system link one? No, I can't. Oops. Well, that was my first mistake, was not building this thing first. Because that's kind of super duper important for the health and safety of my actual deal here. And I'm also going to slap this down over here. I guess. Shit. Well, if I'm not over encumbered, I can just fast travel to this place no problem without the need of the ship, you know, being able to land directly here. So we'll delete this real quick. And we will build the system link intersystem station. We'll slap that down right here. Okay. And we need storage. I need copper for gas storage. Right. Yes. That is correct. That's the big key secret I am missing and forgetting. Oops. Whoops. I guess, can I build the fuel generator? I can indeed. It's going to cost a lot of tungsten, though, and I can't remember if I need that for something else. I do. I need it for this, so I'm afraid we cannot. Well, that kind of sucks. We're so close, yet so far. Alright, where's the ship? Why is it so far away? Oh, fuck off. I guess it decided to land where it used to be as some kind of practical joke. Or at least until I can get the necessary ingredients. So we need to find a planet with copper and iron, hopefully. That way, we can get this outpost ship kind of sorted properly. If it has helium on it, that would also be good. Alright. Let's go to the Cheyenne system. Because I think there's planets there. Because what, we checked Narian, right? And there wasn't anything we could actually do there. Cheyenne, though. We've got Aquila, which has nickel, aluminum, blah, 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 blah. But it also has Kodos, which we haven't been to yet. But it's another relatively nice-looking planet. Temperate, Earth-like, safe. I kind of want to go there. Alright, we're at Kodos. It's got iron, chlorine, aluminum. Alright, nothing too fancy here. What the fuck is that? Whoa. Interesting. Alright, I'm not too fascinated by that. We also have Bindi, which is lead, nickel, uranium. And we've got Atharnum, which is helium and aluminum. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Montara Luna here. That's a temperate one as well. Although I don't see... Wait, is that copper? Hold on. Let's go here real quick.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Cool. Cobalt. Okay. This is another nickel planet. What else we got? Skink, but that's an inferno. Baran is frozen. Ice. 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 God damn it. What about the rest of these, huh? Ice. 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 And ice. Curious how that happens. The fuck? Ionic liquids and copper. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it's copper, but we also need iron, too, if we can help it. That, and I don't think we can do anything with planets that are deep frozen. Ooh, crag. Crag is actually perfect. Let's go to Crag. That's got everything we need, actually.
That room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to a tome, you understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Let's run a scan. Iron, lead. We got copper. So there's one space up here where there is iron and copper in the same boat. But let's head down to the bottom side of the planet. Do we have any similar viewings? It's not really looking like it, so I think our best bet oh, it says extreme environment. Yeah, we couldn't build here even if we wanted to. Son of a bitch. I knew that would happen. Yeah, so anything deep freeze and inferno we can't settle on. Or toxic for any other reason. Yeah, like Skink is an Inferno. So we couldn't settle on that if we wanted to. Alright, then... what about Narian? We try Narian? What do we got here? Unknown, unknown, unknown. We know Samadhi has... Well, didn't we establish... Wasn't this an extreme environment or some shit like that? No. Well, it has copper, it just doesn't have anything else. We need copper and iron. Androphon is where we already are. Ice frozen. Truth. Extreme environment, yeah. So I'm assuming anything deep freeze is an extreme environment. Yeah. But frozen is not. Okay. So deep freeze and inferno, those are the things we are trying to avoid. And even this one was an extreme environment, which was odd. Crete. Crete has iron, but no copper, so not really too interested. And Vectera has nickel and aluminum, but that's about it. Let's check this system here, because I don't have any information on it, actually, so let's go.